in. See, we get to the end, but that's where we begin. You feel it? Mannequins, and we breaking the mold. Breaking out, and we breaking the codes. Similar to the jack who stole to the depths in your web, so you take explosive, get it out. Send your body to flight. Everybody got a target tonight. Everybody come along for the ride. All you studs and your duds and your ladies is fly. Grip the moment like you're gripping the earth. Feel the weight and you're feeling the girth. Now you get it, now you're feeling your worth. Fitness how you used to make when everything used to hurt.
What's going on YouTube? This is JoezMcfly hitting you up with another reaction video straight from the clubhouse. So today, Yankees ended up arriving in Cincinnati at 5:30. Yesterday's game ended at about 2:30. They end up getting to the ballpark today, basically playing a doubleheader. 7:15, 7:10, I think the game starts. By 7:30, we basically got a 3-0 lead. It's like yesterday never happened. Right now, it's like not even fatigue can stop the Yankees right now. The Yankees are 21-9 on the season now. I mean, they're playing at a 700 clip right now, so I mean, that's great. They still got the best record in baseball right now. Yankees haven't had a start like this since 2010. So let's get into the game. So it was obvious. Once we played 18 innings yesterday, once we've seen that war that we had with the Cubs yesterday, we knew that we were short on bodies. Joe Girardi ended up resting Judge, and he ended up resting Starlin Castro today. So those two boppers are not in the lineup. Tanaka today, it was a mixed bag performance, minus that start in Boston where he was great. I'm talking about great. You can't ask for more out of Tanaka. He's been like battling himself. I can't really explain it. He's just been a little off. He's had great innings. He's had great moments here and there, but it's just been a little inconsistent, and hopefully Tanaka does get back to his ace form. But the number one thing that we needed Tanaka to do today was give us length. We needed him to soak up some innings today, and he did just that. He gave us 7 innings, ended up giving up 10 hits today with 6 Ks. I mean, it was just, again, it was a mixed bag performance. The way that it ended too, he almost ended the game with only having 1 earned run. The defense was really failing him the whole night. It looked like he was really pitching to contact too, which is good because he was definitely trying to give the Yankees more length in terms of innings. So, I mean, he's not missing as many bats as what we're normally used to him missing. But you know what? He went out there, he gritted out another performance. So this is the first time in Tanaka's career where he's actually won 5 straight starts. So that's good. But you'll look at the performance and it's kind of like he kind of leveraged the win because of the offense. But I mean, that's fine. Win's a win. I'm glad that he was able to do that for us. Let's move on. I mean, there was one key moment in the game for Tanaka where he didn't let it get away. The Yankees were up 4-1 in the 4th inning, but it looked like the defense today was asleep, especially with Chase Headley. Chase Headley's defense this year, I mean, he started out great, and then I don't know what's going on with him, especially recently. He's been bobbling balls. He's been throwing, throwing low all over the place. He's been throwing over people's head. It's like, Headley, get it together here, man. I mean, come on, bro. Like, and the problem is that Headley starts to do it in like the most important parts, like the most inopportune parts of the game. That's when you want to make your error. I'm not saying that he actually wants to make an error, but I mean, that's when you make your error. It's just not a good time. At this point in time, he's the person in the infield that I don't want them to hit it to. And we're talking about an infield that most nights, some nights, they even have Matt Holliday on the field. So yes, I'm including him. I do not want them at times to be able to hit it to Headley. He's just all over the place right now. I don't know. But yeah, back to that 4th inning. So in that 4th inning, because of his defense, Tanaka had to work around that. And he ended up having bases loaded with no outs. He had the tying runs on base, could have tied the game, but you know what? Tanaka stopped it there. He actually got out of that inning with no runs whatsoever, and that was impressive. That was great. I mean, he got the first guy to pop out, and then he got a double play. They didn't have the home run ball early. I mean, you're thinking Cincinnati, you're just thinking bandbox, but they ended up getting hits different ways, and it's great to see the Yankees scoring in different ways. I mean, Gary Sanchez today, he looks like he's starting to get going. He got 3 hits today, and you know what? I'm going to give the game ball today. Game ball goes to Gary Sanchez just because, one, he's getting out of his rut. He had some clutch RBIs today. early. Basically had a perfect night. Problem with Gary is that he's making outs on the bases right now, and you gotta limit that. You know, maybe these are teaching moments that Joe Girardi will have with him, but he made an out on second base on a tag-up play, and then he made another out at home where he was clearly going to be out. But then both of those, it's just, you don't want to make outs on the bases. But the offense more than made up for it. Just seems, once again, up and down the lineup. And the hottest person in the lineup right now is the fourth outfielder. I mean, Hicks is playing at an insane level. First of all, his on-base percentage is up by the 460s. I mean, that's insane. It's up by the 460s. He's walking, he's getting hits, he's getting contact, he's stealing bases, he's playing great outfield, he's got a great arm. I mean, he's doing it all right now. So it's just, Hicks is really pushing the time. And Joe said that he's gonna, tomorrow, he's probably gonna give him the day off. A couple of guys got hit by pitches today on some stupidness from Storen. Hicks is playing out of this world. He really is. And he's at a point where he's just walking up to the plate and you're just seeing smoke come off his jersey. That's how hot he is right now. So in today's game, Yankees ended up beating Cincinnati today 10-4. And it's almost like the 18-inning game last night never happened. It would have been so easy to come into this game with built-in excuses. We had an 18-inning game. It was an emotional roller coaster this whole weekend. It was this, that, and a third, the travel time, everything. We could have used so many things as excuses. We have no bullpen. Not only did we win, but we dominated them. I mean, this is a Reds team that, of course, right now they're playing over their head. You know, they're first place in their division, but they're really not supposed to be. I thought yesterday, looking at today's game, even after 18 innings, I thought we still had the upper hand. One, Tanaka was pitching. Two, it's rookie Davis pitching. He had about an 8 ERA, which definitely went up after today. Toward the end of the game today, Gardner hit an absolute monster bomb. And Gardner has had a huge turnaround from the start that he had. I mean, you can kind of coincide that start with that collision that he had with Weeks at first base. But he's definitely shaking all of that off. I mean, Gardner has been the top of the lineup. Gardner has been setting up the lineup. He's just been doing a great job. But all in all, today, great win. Got to go out there tomorrow. Got to take the win. Of course, you got CC. Chad Green is up, so he's good for 100 pitches is what Joe Girardi said. Injury update also. Tyler Austin is taking batting practice. So it's some kind of news. Hopefully he gets himself in this first base mix because Chris Carter is a non-factor right now. Waving at pitches all over the place. It's just, it's horrible to watch. I have no idea how that man hit 41 home runs last year. I really don't. So I mean, with tomorrow's game, look for CC to have backup from Chad Green. Hopefully he does get deep into the game and he shakes off all of this going on. The Reds do have a lot of left-handed hitters, so maybe he takes advantage of that. I really do hope so. We could use some more length. Even though we have the best record in baseball, even though we're 21-9, we can't sleep. The Orioles behind us are just as hot. Even though we're on a 6-game winning streak, they're on a 5-game winning streak. The Red Sox are winning too. So we can't just sit back and rest on some kind of false laurels that we have. We need to keep on winning. Let me know how you guys feel about today's win. It was a big win today, especially out of a 18-inning game. Don't forget, man, I mean, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you guys like, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys leave a comment, because it really does help me make more videos. It really does keep me going. I love to interact with all of you guys. You can hit me up on Twitter. I'm starting to use my Twitter a lot more at JoezMcfly. But yeah, tomorrow, let's get this sweep. Let's get this going. Let's get to the off day. And let's go Yankees. Peace.
Just because what's the move?